Welcome back to Psych Insight, where we view the world through the lens of psychology. Ever wondered how our ancestors understood human health and behavior? Let's dive into the humoral theories of ancient Greece. These theories, rooted in the wisdom of our forebears, postulated that our bodies are filled with four primary fluids, intriguingly called humors. Each of these humors was believed to play a vital role, like invisible puppeteers, in maintaining our health and shaping our personalities. These humors are not just biological factors, but also psychological influencers, affecting our moods, thoughts, and actions. Imagine the human body as a grand stage where these four humors constantly interact, harmonize, and sometimes clash. The result? A fascinating and complex play of health and personality, painting a unique portrait of each individual. And as our story unfolds, remember this. This balance or imbalance of humors was thought to affect both physical health and psychological temperament. So what exactly were these four humors? Let's take a closer look. First, we have blood, or the sanguine humor. It was seen as warm and moist and was associated with a cheerful, optimistic, and sociable personality. Picture someone who's lively, always on the go, and drawn to the pleasures of life. Health-wise, an abundance of blood was thought to signify vitality and a robust constitution. However, too much of a good thing could lead to overindulgence and a lack of discipline. Next up, we have yellow bile, or the choleric humor. This was considered warm and dry, and was linked to a passionate, ambitious, and sometimes aggressive temperament. Think of a determined leader, assertive and quick to anger. An excess of yellow bile could lead to irritability, not to mention physical symptoms such as fevers and digestive issues. Then comes black bile, or the melancholic humor. This was perceived as cold and dry, and was connected to a thoughtful, introspective, and often pessimistic personality. Imagine someone who's detail-oriented, analytical, and maybe a bit prone to sadness. Too much black bile could lead to depression and a variety of digestive problems. Melancholic individuals were also thought to be more susceptible to mood disorders. Lastly, we have phlegm, or the phlegmatic humor. This was seen as cold and moist, and was associated with a calm, reliable, and peaceful temperament. Picture someone who's patient, steady, and maybe a tad sluggish. An overabundance of phlegm could cause lethargy and a slower metabolism, making these individuals more prone to colds and respiratory issues. While these beliefs may seem strange to us today, they were integral to the understanding of health and personality in ancient Greece. The humors were not just fluids in the body, they were considered as the very essence that shaped a person's health, temperament, and overall disposition. So the next time you're feeling out of sorts, remember, it might just be your humors acting up. Now that we understand the four humors, let's explore how these theories were put into practice. The concept of humoral theory didn't just spring fully formed from the mind of one person. Instead, it was shaped and refined by several significant contributors, chief among them, Hippocrates and Galen. Hippocrates, often referred to as the father of medicine, proposed that health depended on the balance of the four humors. He emphasized the crucial role of diet, lifestyle, and environment in maintaining this balance. His ideas were revolutionary for his time, shifting the focus from supernatural explanations for illness to natural observable factors. Galen, another prominent figure, expanded on Hippocrates' ideas. He developed a more detailed system of humoral pathology, linking the humors to the four elements of earth, air, fire, and water, and the four qualities of hot, cold, dry, and moist. Galen's understanding of the human body and its workings was astounding, given the limited medical knowledge and tools of his time. Galen's work had a far-reaching impact, becoming the cornerstone of medical practice in the Western world for over a millennium. His theories shaped how physicians understood disease and health, influencing their approach to diagnosis and treatment. They saw the body as a complex system, where imbalance could lead to illness, and restoring balance could bring about healing. This perspective, while outdated by today's standards, held sway for centuries. Even today, echoes of humoral theory can be found in modern medicine and psychology. For example, the idea that our physical health is affected by our lifestyle, diet, and environment is widely accepted. In closing, it's fascinating to see how ancient theories like these laid the groundwork for our current understanding of health and human behavior. From the four humors to the holistic approach of Hippocrates and the detailed system of Galen, we owe much of our medical and psychological knowledge to these early pioneers. Galen's work became the cornerstone of medical practice in the Western world for over a millennium. How did these humoral theories influence the understanding of personality and medical treatment? Let's find out. The ancient Greeks, in their quest for understanding the human condition, turned to the humoral theories not just as a means to comprehend physical health, but also as a lens to perceive the complexities of human behavior and emotional responses. The concept of temperament types based on the four humors was their key to deciphering these intricacies. Imagine a world where your personality was thought to be dictated by the balance or imbalance of fluids in your body. If you were cheerful, sociable, and pleasure-seeking, you were said to have a sanguine temperament, influenced by the humor of blood. On the flip side, if you were ambitious, assertive, and prone to anger, you were labeled choleric, with yellow bile being your dominant humor. If you were introspective, detail-oriented, and often found yourself in a melancholic state, black bile was thought to be at play. And finally, if you were calm, reliable, and a little on the slower side, you were considered phlegmatic, with an abundance of phlegm in your system. The ancient Greeks used these temperament types to explain why different people reacted differently to the same situations, attributing it all to the humors. But the influence of the humoral theories didn't stop at personality types. They also played a crucial role in the medical diagnosis and treatment of the time. Physicians would observe a patient's temperament, physical symptoms, and even the color and texture of their bodily fluids to diagnose an imbalance of humors. Treatments then aimed to restore this balance, often through diet, exercise, and changes in lifestyle. For instance, a sanguine individual prone to overindulgence might be advised to follow a more disciplined lifestyle, while a melancholic individual might be recommended a diet to counteract the effects of excess black bile. Despite the advancement of modern medicine, these humoral theories laid the groundwork for our understanding of health and behavior. The ancient Greeks' holistic approach to health, one that considered the mind-body connection, is a concept that continues to resonate in our health discussions today. Now, we've journeyed together through the fascinating world of ancient Greek medicine and psychology, uncovering the significance of the humoral theories. In many ways, modern medicine is nowadays returning to these ancient roots. In naturopathic medicine, we see an aim to work with the body and compensate for imbalances. Even in alloplastic medicine, emphasis on diet and lifestyle changes refers to harmonizing our hormones, blood flow, and neurotransmitters for a better life. As the art of medicine evolves, so as psychological theories about the mind-body connections. Did you know the entire mind-body connection dates back to humoral theories and observation? We've delved into the depths of the four humors, blood, yellow bile, black bile, and phlegm, and explored how these were thought to affect both our physical health and psychological temperament. We've also seen how great minds like Hippocrates and Galen built upon these theories, developing practices that would influence medical and psychological understandings for centuries. And we've discovered how these ancient beliefs still echo in our modern medical world and in psychiatry, subtly shaping our perception of personality and temperament. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history via the lens of psychology. If you found this content helpful, please share, subscribe, and like. Join our community and stay updated with our latest insights. Until next time, keep your sense of wonder.